The president's flying out to a political event in Montana, and he just spoke on Air Force One a few minutes ago with some words that will rattle the markets because he, instead of dialing back his talk of trade conflict with China, he's dialing it up. The president said $34 billion of pending tariffs will go into effect tonight. Another $16 billion in 2 weeks. That's 50 total. And he said that eventually he has got ready $500 billion worth of tariffs after that in two chunks of $200 and $300 billion. That on top of the conflict with the European Union, with Canada, with Mexico, makes for a very unsettled trade and commerce situation for businesses that both export and import. And we will see whether he follows through with those words, but those were the words he just had on Air Force One.
If he follows through on the word, I mean, is there any question at this point, John, that come the stroke of midnight, you will see the first round of tariffs in place?
No question on those. That's tonight. That's just a few hours from now. But he's talking about $516 billion in tariffs in the future. And I suspect that even though Wilbur Ross, the Commerce Secretary, has said there's no level of market turbulence that would cause us to turn away, I'm sure that Steve Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary, has a different view. So we'll see how those conversations play out. But there is no reason right now to expect that the president has any interest in turning back on this trade conflict, even though it threatens the economic recovery and threatens to undercut the impact of his tax cut.
All right, John, thank you. John Harwood with the latest out of Washington on this. Steve Grasso, the markets were very resilient ahead of the jobs report tomorrow and the tariffs being put in place.
So I think that people thought that the president might be backing off a little bit, and this doesn't sound like he's backing off, which you would not expect in the 11th hour for him to back off. He's trying to negotiate. You don't start to be soft in the 11th hour of negotiation. So I fully expect him to push really hard. He's going to go through with whatever he said, but we'll see what happens come the morning light.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.